I'll get it installed. You can see the version. This is the latest version of Tableau. Is 2021. That's the most recent version. So I'm going to just do a high-level overview. So immediately you open Tableau, this is the interface you see. You see connect, you see open, you see discover. I'm sure you can see my screen. Okay, so everything you have under this, everything you have in here, this is where you connect your data to the data source. This is what you connect. So you can connect to a file, or you can connect to server. So if you open your frequently opened reports, we show here, or your frequently opened report we show in here. So you also have sometimes, of course, not. You also have sample reports that you can just example of report that has been created with Tableau. So also, additionally, you have training videos. You can see here, I have they have like 87 different videos that you can learn if you want to learn for. Then other resources. These are other resources. So this is just the interface of Tableau. So if I want to, let me just clean that. Okay. So now, if I need to go further, to go into Tableau itself, I'll just click on this. So I'll click on that jet. So I'll click on this. You see top left hand side. So that will automatically connect me. That will automatically connect me to that will automatically take me inside the Tableau interface. So when I get inside the Tableau interface, of course, there are a lot of things in here. But before I begin to dig deep into what I have here, I will want to.
Sorry.
Okay.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm seeing I was a bit part of the time you did the Power BI presentation.
Okay.
I know that there are a lot of work that you've been done, but what advantage does Tableau has over Power BI? Since you say two of them are two distinct what's it called, data presentation. Is there any?
There is no Power BI has a built-in engine for data cleansing that will help you to clean your data, which Tableau doesn't have. So Tableau works best with data that is properly structured in terms of rows and column. And the data must follow the 7 golden rules of data sets. 7 golden rules. The 7 golden rules of data. And the 7 golden rules must be followed. And those are the kind of data that Tableau will work best with. But for Power BI, if you have information that are joined together, maybe first name and last name are joined together in the same cell, there are tools for you to easily separate them. There are a lot of additional tools that you can use to do proper data cleaning. So when it comes to Tableau, that functionality is not there. But when it comes to presentation of data, Tableau has also some advantages over Power BI. You understand? It has some advantages. So, and both of them, it's just knowing both of them. And sometimes I will rather prefer that you combine them together. What I mean by combining them is that you can create some part of your report using Power BI, you can create some part of your report using Tableau. Then later, you can then merge those reports together. Maybe if you want to present it in a Word file or in PowerPoint or whatever, you can merge them together. That's one. Then it depends on the region as well, because in the US, Tableau has more popularity than Power BI. But here in this part of the world, of course, Power BI, Microsoft application has more popularity than Tableau. You understand? So Tableau has three, just the same way Power BI has three types. So we have for Power BI, remember we said Power BI service. We have Power BI desktop. So we also have Tableau desktop. Okay, let me just use this. So I want to just show you the different types that we have. So I'm going to do that in a tabular form. So assuming this is Power BI, and this is Tableau. This is Tableau. So, and for Power BI, we have the desktop version. The desktop version for Power BI is the Power BI desktop, which is installed on the system that you can use to create your report. We also have for Tableau, we have Tableau desktop. So Tableau desktop is what I have opened for you that you can see here. Or do I do this here? Hold on, let me do this on my whiteboard so that I can always make reference to it. With a column. Okay, just give me a few minutes for it to open up. Okay, so I think it's best I do it here so that it's okay. So I'm gonna do this. So I have Tableau. I have Power BI. So we have the desktop. Number one, there is the desktop for Power BI. There's also the desktop version for Tableau. Then there is mobile, and there is also mobile that you can install on the phone. There is Power BI service. We call it Power BI service. And here we call it Tableau Online. Tableau Online. Okay, so there is, here we have, this is just the three we have. Then additionally, we have Tableau Public. We have Tableau Prep. We have Tableau Reader. Okay, so you can see that we have this and this is common, this and this is common, this and this is common. Then we have additionally Tableau Public, Tableau Prep, and Tableau Reader. So you know what we do with desktop. So the desktop is what we use to create our report. We create our report with either Power BI or desktop. We publish. That means we send it online to, when we create it with Power BI desktop, we send it to Power BI service, which is on the cloud. When we create our report with Tableau, we send it to Tableau online. You understand? We send it to Tableau online, which is also in the cloud. Then you can also view the report on your mobile. You can view the report on your mobile on the go. So you can, as a way of trying it out, you can go to App Store, either you use Android or iOS, just type in Tableau or type in Power BI, you'll see the mobile version. It's something you can download on your phone. You understand? So you can't use that to create reports. You can only use that to view your report. And you know that Power BI will give you like 2 months. It give you like 2 months subscription for the pro version. The pro version will give you opportunity to create reports and will not give you too much of restriction. So this will give you just 2 weeks for the same kind of access. This will give you 2 months for full access to try out, to use it for 2 months for free. This will give you 2 weeks to use it for free. Both of them require organizational email for you to log in. You cannot use maybe you cannot use at gmail.com or at yahoo.com to log into or to create an account. So that is for this and this is for that. Then Tableau Online, or this will also give you the same kind of access. It will also give you 2 months access. This will also give you 2 weeks access. 2 weeks, just for you to try it out. Because of this limitation that Tableau has, just 2 weeks, while this guy is giving us 2 months, they did not have the free version, which is the Tableau Public. Tableau Public. They now say, okay, let's do something that is free, totally free, but with limited resources. With limited resources. One of the disadvantages of this is you cannot save locally on your system. To save your file, you cannot. You cannot save it locally on your system. That is one. You cannot also connect to limited sources. The sources are limited. Sources that you connect to are limited. And some other functionalities, there are some other things, other functionalities that are also removed from the Tableau Public. So it means that if you cannot save on your system, you have to publish your file to the cloud. And imagine you are working in an organization and you want to publish to the cloud. Of course, your data will become exposed to anybody, because anybody that get access or get the link to your page on Tableau Public will be able to download your report and have access to your data, which is not good and is not advisable. Then that's why Tableau Desktop is the best. But this is just for anybody that want to practice. You can download Tableau Public. If you want to try with any public data, any data that you feel like is in the public domain, you can just use it to create your report, just for you to test it out. And I said that Power BI has Power Query. It has Power Query, which is inbuilt into Power BI, which helps in data cleansing, like cleaning your data. Then Tableau has a separate application that can help you do your data cleaning, which is Tableau Prep. So here it is inbuilt, it is called Power Query, call it Power Query. And it is inbuilt. You understand?
Yes, sorry, can I ask a question?
Okay.
Why we are taking the lecture? You said the Tableau online, the Tableau public, Tableau prep, and reader. So, but while I'm trying to see on the app, I come across something like a Tableau periodic. Not periodic as in just periodic as in DIQE. I don't know if it falls under any of.
You mean on the
Yes,
app?
yes, on the app. Yes, on the app.
Okay, you've downloaded Tableau.
I've just written Tableau, but I've not downloaded because I know I may not really use it. I would have preferred this desktop for 2 weeks for me to be able to use. Then I can now go to public and get more data to use.
Okay,
But
okay. So you saw Tableau what?
I saw Tableau periodic.
As an application that is downloadable or what?
Yes, as an app.
Tableau periodic.
Yes.
So
we have PERIODIQE.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just Google. Ask Google. Okay. Oh, think I. So let me just type in Tableau periodic. Sorry, I've written.
Yes, it's
So, sorry, I've not seen that before. Tableau periodic table.
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Not it ended up in it ended up in PERIODIQ for question UE. So something like the okay after so exactly something no the next one.
This is not an English word now. Tableau periodic.
Yeah. Well, we can go on. I just noticed that I said maybe it's fitting there. Maybe possibly is another word for any of these that you have given.
No.
Okay.
Tableau periodic disseminate. No, you can even see that it's not. So you can just Google that. Okay, Tableau, not Tableau.
While I was typing Tableau, that was when it came up.
So there's nothing like Tableau periodic. So
Okay,
you can just look
thank
at
you.
it again. Yeah. So you can see that. Okay, now I have the Tableau prep. So the Tableau prep. I also have the Tableau reader. Just the same way we have PDF reader. You remember, what do you do with PDF reader? You would use it to read files Maybe you have a Word document, you can convert it to PDF, and you can use PDF reader to read it. So the same thing. So when you have document that you have created with Tableau, then you can send it to anybody. Anybody that doesn't have, if you don't have Tableau desktop, if you don't have the mobile, you don't have the online, you don't have anything, you just want to view the report, you can install Tableau Reader just for you to view report. That means the report will become you cannot edit the report when you view or with Tableau Reader. You cannot edit the report. The report is not editable when you view with Tableau Reader. So it's just for you to view your report. Is that clear? So I'm going to now let us go and see this for today. Maybe another time we can go and look at, or you can go on your own and look at the Tableau public. I'll just let you know what the difference is. So let's go and see what we have. Okay, so, and I told you that I'm going to be using Tableau online, Tableau public, or Tableau, sorry, Tableau desktop today. So we'll just go in straight there. So, okay, so let me open up the application. So, okay, so this is the application, and you can see. So let me just do a general review of this application. The first thing you see here is for you to connect your data. This is also for you to connect your data. Is that clear? So additionally, there is a column shelf, we call this one shelves, and there's a row shelves. Anything you want to appear on the row, anything you want to appear on the row, anything you want to appear on the row, you put it where? You put it on the row shelf. Put it on the row shelf. Everything you want to appear as a column, if you want it to appear as a column, you understand? You put it on the column shelf. Put it on the column shelf. Put it on the column shelf. That is one. Then there are other small tools that are here. If you want to change the color of a field, you can put that field here. If you want the color to reflect, if you want to change the size, you can put it here. If you want to add text, tooltip, and if you want to add detail, you can put them in any of these boxes. So whenever you connect to your data set, the rows, the table, the columns in your data set, they appear here. The columns in your data set appear here. Then this is another option for you to perform various analytics. So there's a function here on the top right-hand corner, which is called Show Me, which contains visualization. So if you open it up, you see different kind of visual that is in there. You can see different kind of visualization that you can create. You can see them. So you see all of them, different visual. And depending on the kind of visual you have selected, depending on the information that you have on your table, depending on the information you have on this, your canvas, will determine the kind of visualization you can use. You understand? So these are the different types of visual. And you can always like add more, like tweak the visualization to suit what you want. So if you look at here, you have your open data worksheet. You want to format your dashboard. You want to format your story, you want to do analysis for map, you want to do anything on your map, you want to format, you want to publish to server, all of those options. So there are three things also. If you look at it, if I select this, you see it's giving me this is sheet. So you want to do worksheet, you have new dashboard and story. So they follow that particular order. So the first thing I have here, this is my worksheet. This is my dashboard. This is my story. If I want to create a story. So if I open up, I can create story, I can create dashboard, and I can create sheet. So if I want to get data source, you also have some predefined data sources that you can connect to in here. And by default, it's open sheet 1 for you. Is that clear? So if you want something to affect the whole page, you can put it under the page. If you want to do some filtering, when you want to filter something, you can put it under filter. So if you want to change the look of your interface, you can change it from either standard, fit to width, fit height, or the entire view. That is option there. That's the option there. So here you have the various options available for you. So just the same way you want to present something, maybe you want to present for example, you are using PowerPoint to make presentation, and you want to put in the presentation mode. This one, if you want to create your story, if you have created a story and you want to present it in a presentation mode, you use this. So with this general overview, it's just for you to have an idea of how the various parts work. I'm now going to get a data set and see how we can use some of these things to work on the data. So first, I think I need to get rid of all of this, my drawing. So okay, so I'm going to connect the data. Okay, so if I want to connect the data, I come here, I open up this. Just the same thing I told you, that if, sorry, are you there, Biodun? Hello, Biodun.
Yeah, sorry, I lost the lecture at a point in time. Sorry, but I've just reconnected back.
Okay, no problem. Hasn't a problem at all. So I said that you can connect to different sources. So you can connect to an Excel file, you can connect to a text file, JSON file, all of that. You also can connect to servers. You can see, immediately I click on this, you see the numerous data sources where you can connect to. You can see how plenty they are. So you can connect to all of these sources, connect to all of these, and all of this. So many of them. So all of these data sources, they are not available when you're working with the Tableau desktop, which is that free version like I mentioned. If you're working with the desktop version, Tableau public rather, if you're working with Tableau public, all of these ones are not available. They are not available. So now let's connect. Let's connect to an Excel file. So I click on this. If I want to connect to an Excel file, I click on Excel. It takes me to a location in my on my system. So I look for a particular any data that I can work with. So I double click here. I go into Tableau. Let me just pick an example of the data I usually use for lectures. So okay, let me see Tableau. Okay, so I'll work with this. So you can see sales target, superstore dataset. Immediately I connect to that, you can see it's giving me this. These are the different sheets that I have in that dataset. This is my connection. It's showing me my connection here. Then there is an inbuilt functionality that can help you just do first level filtering on your data, and it's called the data interpreter. So if you use your data interpreter, it will just give you a first level like cleansing of your data. So I can review the results, clean with data interpreter, and you can go look at the results. The result will be downloaded in as an Excel file. So it's trying to open up the Excel file which has been used to clean the result. So you can see the different thing it has done to the result, to the data. It has one, data that is interpreted as a column header. It's painting them with this color. This one's are data that is interpreted as value. And this one data that has been excluded. So let's go to the main data and see how all of this play out. If I go to store, you can see that data that has been seen as what? As the header, you can see so data that has been viewed as header, you can see them. Why is this not? Hold on, sorry. So you can see all of this, they've been seen as header. Then all of these other ones, they are column, they are body of the data. So if you come here, you can see that this is obeying the rules here. This is the header, this is the body. Look at the color. Come here, you see it, header, body. So do we have data that has been expunged from here? So let's check. I don't have, because the ones that have been expunged are usually circled. So there's nothing like data that has been, so all of them, they are all recognized. So that's fine. So now, this is the result of data interpreter. I'm going to close that. So this is my data model. Just the same way in Excel, you have the data model. In Power BI, also in Excel, you have data model. This is my data model. So I need to move my data to the data model. I need to move my data to the data model. So after I have moved it to data model, it then appears here. Now, so if I move this, I move it here to the data model. So you can see that it has appeared. It has appeared here. So you can see the data, similar to what we open in Excel, and that's the data set there. So if I want to go in, I will just come to sheet 1 for me to continue analysis. I'll come to sheet 1. So there are two types of connection that's appearing here. There's a live connection and there's an extract. So I want to quickly differentiate between live connection and extract. So when you do a live connection, you are connecting to the data source. So anytime you refresh your Tableau, it is going to the data source to pick the information. But whenever you connect as an extract, the information from the data source is pulled and compressed into Tableau. You understand? Is pulled out of that data source and compressed, not that it's not going to be deleted. So it's just going to be a version of it is going to be carved out and compressed into the interface of Tableau. You understand? So you'll be able to. So what will now be the advantage and disadvantage of this? So okay, so you can see my fellow Nigeria, I think I can just see on the news now that there's going to be lockdown. I don't know if you are seeing the same. Hello? Hello, Viodu. Hello? Okay, so now this is my data that's pulled. If I go to sheet 1, I will see the data in there. Hello? So we might just have to end the class here and continue from here any other time. So thank you so much for your time. It's been a very wonderful time with you. So now you can see that my output, my result is here. You can see, yes, these are my pages, the sheets. So that is going to be the end of today's class. So trust you enjoy the class. Please enjoy the public holiday and see you anytime soon in the let's keep on learning data science. So enjoy what you do. Enjoy data science, and I believe that you're putting your effort, and your effort will yield adequate results for you. Thank you so much.